Antioch University offers a BA program in liberal studies that gives students an opportunity to really discover a liberal arts education, to do critical thinking, to do creative problem solving, and to apply their learning to real-world settings, taking what they're learning in the classroom out to their workplace and their volunteer settings and their personal lives right away. The BA program offers concentrations that allow students to prepare for further study or careers in a particular area, and also allow them to specialize depending on their particular interests.
I was really drawn to Antioch University, not only because of its social justice component, but the environmental justice component as well. The urban community and environment concentration focuses on active leadership without impositions. It really takes a look at city life, how cities are structured, marginalizations within those cities, both to the environment and the people living within it. The concentration really allowed me to go into a community and understand the inequities that are faced by communities. It allowed me to understand racial inequities. It allowed me to understand gender inequities and financial inequities, food access inequities, and address those. And that understanding in a compassionate way is something that is really necessary in our society right now.
A lot of people think, I don't have anything to do with addiction, nobody in my family does, until you open up grandma's medicine cabinet. The learning experience our students have in the addiction studies concentration is a little bit different than they have at other academic institutions. One of the things that we advocate for with our students is to look at their prospective clients as human beings and to be able to depathologize them. A lot of other curriculum is steeped in the traditional models that pathologize the client. So that's one of the things that's different here at Antioch University is we get to take a step back and take a look at the whole human being. It's been my experience that people that get into the helping profession, especially working with the addicted population, find this to be a calling and not just a job. So not only is it a win-win for our students and for us as educators, it's most importantly a win for their prospective clients.
I chose the psychology concentration primarily because of my personal experience with psychotherapy. I'm going to actually quote one of my professors, there are an infinite number of ways to be a human being, and consequently there are an infinite number of ways for humans to behave. And from that perspective, when you start to look at behavior that people typically might consider abnormal, some of that abnormal behavior within a certain cultural context all of a sudden becomes normal. And as a human being and as a future clinician, I think that's really an important mindset to have. Even now that I'm in the master's program, I still go back to professors that I had in the BA program and meet with them and get their input and get their advice. And they're people that I really feel care about me as a person, as a future professional in the mental health industry, and who I count on.
We see, queer is used as a synonym for LGBT, and it's not. To me, thinking about what students gain from the program, that's actually exciting, because what it does is it challenges how you understand identity, how you understand who you are, both as a sexual person, as a gendered person, and it challenges those broader categories of identity, which puts you in a place of greater fluidity in terms of life. So queer studies students focus on sort of the history of the politics of the LGBT movement, the feminist movement, and the ways in which that was radicalized through the AIDS crisis and then the introduction of postmodern philosophy, postmodern thinking.
The liberal studies concentration gives you a lot of freedom to explore many things during the time you're a student. It gave me the opportunity to take on-campus classes with some of the most fascinating professors I've ever encountered. Very deep thinkers, very open-minded, small classes with people who were truly interested in digging deeply into material. And in addition to that, I was able to formulate a fair amount of independent study that was just at my own, whatever was right in front of me that was interesting. It gives you an opportunity to take in what's happening in your current life and integrate it into your education.
My voice emerged, and I realized who I am as a writer, and it wasn't where I started. Once I developed my writing style and my voice became really clear, I was nominated to have my written work in the BA Showcase, which meant I got to present my work to the faculty and students. Reading before everyone was an incredible experience. I also got to be an editor on Two Hawks, which is the BA literary journal here at Antioch University. What a phenomenal experience to be on the other side of the writing world. That's invaluable to have that. I have been so empowered here to take all of the disparate pieces of my previous education and combine it with my artistic abilities now that I've gotten through this concentration and take it out into the world.
The BA program offers a rigorous and rewarding experience for students that allows them to challenge themselves, to claim their education, and to go on with confidence into graduate programs or other careers that they choose.